Hey guys, this is Farishta computer teacher at Girls High School, and today we are on the fourth session of C++ programming language basics for 10th grade. So let's have a look at the outline of today's lesson. The title for today's lesson is C++ first program, and under the title of C++ first program, we learn three things. The first thing is first program of C++. The second thing is we learn how to show the result via C++. The third thing is how to get data from a user via C++. Look, when I start writing some codes in C++, there will be some codes that still we haven't studied, and you're not familiar with them, but for working on a program, it is needed. I have to use them, I have to write them. So when I write them, when I type them, don't get worried. You will understand all of them step by step. Just when I work on them, you understand how a program works, how a result is shown, and how a program in C++ gets data or shows the result. This is all you have to know. If I work on any strange code and you couldn't understand the meaning of them, don't worry, you will understand. But right now it is a little bit soon. C++ first program. In this C++ first program that we are going to work on, we don't have any input part, we don't have any process part, just we have output part which shows a message that says hello world. So let's have a look at our first program. This is the first program that we are going to work on. This is Dev IDE. This is the environment of Dev IDE, and all these codes are the codes that I'm going to type in our program. Just right now I brought the image of that in here to give more explanation about each of those codes, until you'll be able to understand why we use include IOStream, why we use using them specificity and stuff like that. Look, the first code is #include IOStream. What does it do? It includes the declaration of the basic standard input-output library in C++, and its functionality is going to be used later in the program. It means, to say simply, it means that this line of code includes, it means links or brings all those libraries or all those C++ codes which are used for what? For getting input, for showing output. Okay? The next thing is what? Using specificity. This is another code which does a specific thing. What does it do? It is a container that contains the declaration of all the elements of the standard C++ libraries. To tell you simply, just understand that those libraries which are used for inserting elements in your program is included in your program by what? By this simple line of code, which is using namespace std. Or let me tell you that by this simple line of code, we use those C++ plus library or codes which are used for making or inserting different elements in your program. It means instead of writing the codes of those elements, you don't write, just you insert them in your program by what? Using the std code. The next one is what? Main function or main module or main method. This method is our main method, and usually in C++ at least we have one function, but we can have more than even 100 functions. But at least we have one function, and that is main function, because execution of our program starts from main function. For writing main function, first you have to give the data type, which is int. Then you have to give the name of main. Then you have to return a value, which is what? 0. Inside these two curly brackets, you write your code. The first code is what? The command of cout. Look, it's not count, it is cout. Cout, this command is used to show the output. It means by C++, we get out, we send out the result, okay? Or a message. Right now we don't want to show any result, just we want to show a message which says what? Hello world. The next thing is system pause. Look, up to when? It means up to which time our program is going to stay open. System pause causes that the window of your program don't be closed until the end user presses any key of the keyboard. If the end user presses any key, the program is automatically closed. And I think I told you everything. The next command is endl. Endl means end this command. It means finish this command and go to next line. Endl means finish the command and go to next line. So let's work on our program. Okay, let me open the dev ID. Yes, this is our ID. The ID are integrated development environment, which includes three softwares, which are text editor, compiler, and debugger. Right now we don't have any text editor. Look, can I write anything in here? No, just I come to here, I make a source file. Now I have a writing what? Environment. Then let's write our program. Our program is started by what? By writing hash include IO stream, and then using name space std, and then integer main, our main method, and then return what? 0. Look, now let's write our code. I want to show what? A message. So for showing the message, we have a command which is what? cout. Then we have to use these two signs. Then write your message inside double quotation mark. For example, hello world, and then you end your comment, and L means go to next line. Then we have another function or another code which is system pause, and this system pause, as I told you, it holds your program open until the end user presses any key, and then your program is automatically ended. So right now we are done with our program. This is the environment of our text editor. This is our program, And now look, this key is what? As you can see, run. This key is what? As you can see, compile. I press compile. First of all, I have to save my my file. For example, second underscore program. For example, then. No, there's no problem. Look, when I compile, there's no problem. Suppose there's a problem. Instead of IO stream, I have typed IO steam and RS forgotten. So when I compile, it shows something is wrong in here. What is wrong? R is wrong. Then, for example, instead of cout, I write COU, and then I compile. Look, the compiler, the compiler, not the debugger, finds the what? The problem, and then you understand that you didn't write what? You didn't type T. This button has two softwares, debugger and text editor. Debugger and compiler. First, debugger finds the bug. If there is no bug, compiler compiles your program. It means translates it to 0 and 1s, and when you run your program, look, this is your program which says hello world. So when you run your program, it works. Now let's go to our presentation. Yes, the first one, C++ programs consist of one or more modules. Look, as I told you before, in here, in our program, we have only one module. This place, look, this is called module, this is called method, this is called function. So module, method, function, these three have the same meaning in C++. The next one is, the next one says what? The Hello World program has only one module. Yes, it has only one module. Why it has only one module? Look, we have only one function in here. We don't have many functions. And then, before the function, we have include and IOStream. Look, before our function starts, we have include, we have IO, we have include, we have using namespace std. And this include and using namespace std, these parts declare the libraries where the C++ commands are defined. Okay, next, showing the results to end user. Look, cout command is used to show the results of a process or to show a message to the end user. It means cout is used to show a process, it means the result of a process, or it is used to show a message. Look, this example is, in this example, cout doesn't show the result of any process. It only shows what? A message. Let's write another program. In this program, it shows the result of a process. For example, the result of a process. Look, process can be a calculation as well. For example, integer num1 is equal to 2. Integer num2 is equal to 5. Integer result is equal to num1 plus num2. And in here, instead of a message, I want to show what? Result. Now, look, we have two numbers. We gathered those two numbers, and then the result is stored inside result, and we want to show the result. First we compile, nothing is wrong, then we show the result. Look, the result is 7. this is 2, this is 5, and when we add them together, this is what? 7, which is the result. So in here, Cout showed what? The result of a process, a calculation. The next one. Getting data from end user. Programs usually read the input data from standard input, which is keyboard, or from an input file. Cn command is used to read data from the standard input. Let's work on an example. An example. And look, I want to make a program, a very simple program that only it asks you what your name is. Then you give your name and it says, hello, Felani. For example, your name is Layla. It asks you, what's your name? You write, my name is Layla. And then your program says, hello, Layla. So let's make that. Cout was for what? For showing the message or result. But we have another command which is Cn. And Cn is used for what? For entering data inside your program. So we can do here. I don't need this part. Just I make a variable string name and Cout. And Cout I only show a message which says what is your name, and then Cn, it means enter. Look, after Cout we use this one, after Cn we use this sign. Okay, Cn, it means when the value is entered, it should be stored here in name. And then Cout, hello whom? Hello, the value of name, and L. And we are done. Look, first I made a variable which was named what? Name. This variable holds the name which is entered by what? By user. Then after holding the value by Cout, we first show a message which says hello, then we show the value of name, and then our program is done. Compile, nothing is wrong, and we run. What's your name? For example, my name is Farishta. Press enter key, okay? Enter. When? Then hello Farishta. Look, right now hello Farishta is joined together. I want to bring a little space. So just I come to here, I give a little bit of space, I compile, then I run. What's your name? For example, Layla. And hello Layla, this is your program. This was a simple program which takes the value from you and then shows the result. Now let's go to another. Look, there is another example. This example is about calculating two numbers. First, we make two variables, which is num1 and num2. Then we show a message which says enter the first number. Then we get the first number by Cn. Then we show another message which says enter the second number. We store the second number in num2. Then we sum num1 with num2 and store the result in a variable which is named sum. And then finally we show the result. And right now we are at the end of our fourth session in C++ programming. If you have any question, you can ask me via your WhatsApp groups. And before you ask me your question, tell me your name, your class, and then your question. I hope after right now, whatever I told you, whatever I taught you, you have been capable to learn them, and have a good day. Bye.